Militao's the best center back in the world right now.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
If you guys watch ball, yes.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow. I'm your host, Sebastian, and here with my co-host.
Viejo.
And today we have a special guest with us, the boy KP. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Yup.
Yo, what up, guys? This is the boy KP. You guys know me as KP. Just, KP here.
Well, if you guys aren't familiar with him, he's got a lot of following on TikTok, mainly known for his Barca videos, mainly reactions.
Green.
So for all you Barca fans, you guys probably seen him on your For You page, but had to bring the boy on, man. Had to get some of his input of Barcelona, Real Madrid throughout the season, you know. But let's get started, man.
Especially considering the Clásico's coming up in about a week.
Yeah, perfect timing. So before we start, like, how'd you start all this? How'd you become a Barca fan? Like, what's your background?
So it was actually first it started with Ronaldinho in 2006, 2007, and then from there it was Messi. And it was always Messi up until, up until now. So yeah, pretty much Messi was the reason why I started supporting Barcelona, and then the rest is history.
Yeah,
Same pretty much.
I mean, that's 80% of Barca fans in this generation.
I wish I was old enough to see Dino play up.
Did you actually watch him play, or you're going based off highlights like us?
Yeah, no, it was highlights. I was 7 years old.
Gotcha.
So it was
How old are you?
Yeah,
Right now I'm 22.
Oh, okay.
you're pretty much our age.
Yeah,
20.
I'm 21.
20.
20.
Yeah, man. And how'd you start all your TikTok stuff? Like when you started, when the idea come through your head?
So it was actually kind of funny. So I was never thinking of doing anything like this. My TikToks were it was completely different. And then one day I just decided to post a TikTok where I kind of grab my phone and I record the screen like that and I just talk.
Yeah.
And I just posted one. I think I remember the match. It was Barcelona against Celta de Vigo. It was away in 2019-2020 season, I believe. Or no, 2020, 2021.
Is that COVID, you know? COVID?
Yeah, during COVID. Yeah.
Mm.
And I remember I posted it, and then a few hours later it kind of blew up, and then from there just slowly increasing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's been 2 years?
This was in the 2020. So 2 years. Almost
Yeah,
3.
man.
What video was it though that made you want to continue and doing I got a lot of attention from this video, as in likes, comments, views? Was it a game reaction, or it was just some of your own content that you made, or how was it?
No, it was it started with YouTube. On YouTube, I started off as young KP, and then from there I would just post really dumb prank videos. So that was what motivated me. But the TikTok in itself, it was that one video with Barcelona.
But yeah, how we prepared this video, we wanted to do it after the Barca game. You got to see the Barca game, right? That just happened?
Yeah, I saw it.
So what's your instant reaction to the game, a little bit of controversy to end the match?
Yeah, so I saw that Iñaki Williams was celebrating a goal, and I was actually talking to someone. So I was like, wow, the game's gonna end 1-1. And then I checked 2 minutes later, and I saw that Barca was still up 1-0. And I was like, oh wait, I probably got disallowed or something. So I didn't actually get to see the goal yet. That's the thing. But I do know that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Did you see the was it a handball, right?
Yeah, handball.
It was a handball and a high kick high foot from Frankie.
There was a handball at the end.
Yeah, that's the reason why it
goal
didn't
got
count.
disallowed.
Yeah.
A handball, but very, very controversial, to be honest.
Wait, hold on. So Frankie de Jong made the handball.
No, he did a high kick, and Muniain went like this to cover his face so he doesn't get cleated.
His arm was
And the ball hit his hand because he was covering his face, and it counted as handball.
Well,
but he was
then
just trying to protect himself.
Then that's not really controversial because you can't score a goal when there's a hand included. That's
Exactly.
wrong.
But it was the fact that De Jong literally was about to hit him in the face, and obviously as a human instinct you're gonna go like this.
Natural instinct.
And it wasn't even an obvious handball. If you clearly saw it,
his arm was
barely
out like this. It's not like he was covering his face. It was out. It was out.
Move it out.
There you go.
Out.
There you go.
Well, I just know that there cannot be a hand involved in the goal. So
There's always going to be the controversial, especially when we have
Barca, you know.
to see Barcelona.
Especially when it's at the height of the controversy of us paying the refs or
Yeah.
whatever. All that
Yeah,
bullshit.
all the scandal.
All right, since he just brought it up, let's get into it. So as most of you guys should be aware, Barcelona have been under some scandal involving referee payments throughout 2001 and 2008. Yeah, 2001 to 2008, they're accused of paying former referee president committee Oscar Grau and Albert Soler. What are your instant thoughts about that? I mean, obviously, me as a Madrid fan, I look back and like it all makes sense, you know.
All makes.
It all makes sense.
All the bad calls I saw throughout my life, you know. I mean, Madrid had some
Jesus
bad calls
Christ.
too, but it's just
Bro.
human error. But now with Barca, you just look back and you're like, yeah. Fair.
It's probably not even true though.
No,
they're
it's
taking it-
definitely true.
it's
What,
not- it's
the
not.
proc-
They're-
the
they're-
prosecutioner's
true.
office when they filed the complaint, they didn't have any evidence whatsoever.
They just filed.
Yeah.
They just filed the complaint.
Anyone
Here's
can
the
file.
thing. I heard that this morning Real Madrid got involved.
Yeah.
I don't know why Real Madrid is getting involved. I think they're the last ones that should be
No,
involved.
Pau-
because-
Exactly.
That's why at first they didn't get involved, but now this
No, it's
morning,
because
for
Pablo
some
Perez
reason,
is a brilliant president. He's gonna do all he can so Barca gets
think
Barca gets appointed.
what a coincidence that they're doing this right when Barca's 9 points ahead of La Liga.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean,
of course.
that's when it happens, so might as well.
They didn't decide to do it last year, right? Because last year was irrelevant, but they're doing
Yeah.
it this year.
I mean, we didn't know about this last year. Maybe the
Who came
presidents
out?
are aware, but
Who
the
came
whole
out with
media
that? Who brought that up? How was this like a thing? How did it get?
know.
I have no idea.
I
just
mean,
saw
just
it on
probably
TikTok.
just the
TikTok.
Spanish media or
The media,
something.
the media, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Spanish media.
And this isn't like anything similar to the FA having a 10-year investigation on Man City. Like, this is just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like I said, the prosecution's office had no evidence whatsoever. It doesn't make sense to me. And I think it's clear that it is because we're 10 points ahead of Real Madrid right now.
Wait, you're saying it's because of Madrid?
No, most likely, yeah.
You're saying Madrid like caused all this? Like
Most
they,
likely.
accused.
Like you said, Papa Perez is a good president. Like,
but
he's gonna
Pablo
do
Perez
something
didn't
to
make the
something.
accusation.
You
It
don't
was
know
a-
that. You don't know. I know. You know. Obviously, it was his name is not going to be behind any paperwork, but he could also influence someone's decisions. And
It
have
says
influence on someone.
they stand accused of corruption in sport, corruption in business, false administration, and the falsification of commercial documents.
The
I don't
business
see
part-
Pablo Perez in
They're-
this.
They're obviously not. Obviously, it's not going to say. It's not going to say Florentino Perez is the one taking this all up to the prosecutor's office.
You see, I don't think Florentino Perez like initiated it
No.
or started it, but like as you right as a Madrid fan, be honest with this, be sincere in this question. Do you think that Real Madrid has influence in the football world?
Like paying refs?
Not paying rep, just influence. Like
Influence as
Champions
in,
like
I mean,
think about it.
What
Who invented the
ways could you
Champions League?
influence?
Who invented the Champions League? You know it was Real
Madrid?
Madrid, right? Yeah.
I'm guessing.
You know it was
I
Real
don't
Madrid.
know on the top of my head now.
It was Real Madrid. So I think that us fans, we have to acknowledge that Real Madrid has a lot of influence in the world.
Yeah.
Even if
Best
it's
player
not
in the world.
corrupt. Even if it's not corrupt. So he can definitely influence for Barcelona's,
In
case
Spain,
to
but there's always
shatter.
been. Spain's just known to be corrupted.
Yeah.
There's always corruption involved. Something, and it's always money, referees, laundering, like tax evasions, like everything. It doesn't even help, to be honest. Yeah.
But what are your instant thoughts to that? Like, are you bothered by it? Like, are you like worried you might get like a point deduction or something? Not
No,
worried about it?
What's the
Honestly-
worst? What's the worst thing that
honestly,
could happen though?
I think the worst
You
thing that
get
could happen
point
is
deduction?
we go to second division. I think that's the
I
worst
think
thing
that'd
that
be
could
too
happen.
far.
Yeah, that would-
I think too much. I think that'd be way too
Yeah,
much.
They've never been relegated.
Yeah.
They make too much money for to the Spanish
We
to
probably-
the country in general for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, so initially when I heard about this, I wasn't bothered by it, but now like I've been seeing people talk about it more, and I started like kind of like digging into it. I just think it's all just just because Barca's in first place and they're 9 points ahead, and I just think that they want to pressure them and kind of like force them to mess up. Because I don't think they would like none of this would have came out if this was last season or when they were doing bad.
I agree.
So, yeah.
I think it's gonna take time to see like the investigation and all
truth, yeah.
that.
See what actually is true or not.
Yeah.
It's because I've been seeing this the past couple of seasons as well. Like, Barca's gonna get a transfer ban. It just nothing comes out of it. So I just think nothing's gonna come out of this. Nothing
When
bad at least.
It's always something like a transfer ban, They can't register some players. They don't have enough funds, and they're signing players still.
Exactly. It's just shit like this every year, and nothing comes out of it. So I don't think anything's gonna happen to us, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, at the end of the day, to be honest, Barcelona and Real Madrid, they are like two of the biggest clubs in the world, and everybody's always gonna be too quick to point out the questionable referee decisions made. But like when it's Bournemouth, Everton, Girona, when it's small teams, they have some questionable referee decisions as well in their own games, and no one talks about those.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that was a good topic. That was good discussion. Let's get to Barca's actual season, because you guys are only focused on just league and domestic now, because you guys can succeed in Europe. So, what are your thoughts about the season? Like,
so far,
obviously you guys are in first place. Are you happy with what's going on, or are there things you would want to improve within the squad, or some things you don't like about Xavi?
I mean, in terms of Xavi, I like Xavi, but only in Spain because he has not performed in Europe, if we're honest. But in Spain, I mean, especially in the last few games, I think that Xavi's been like the system that Barcelona has been playing, just pure defensive. That's how they've been winning the last couple games against Real Madrid, against Athletic Bilbao today.
Barcelona have a lot of 1-0 wins, like
this season,
barely over, and you've never seen that. And also, you've never really seen a defensive block, like a defensive Barcelona ever, up until Xavi, which to be honest, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, I mean, it's not their system. It's not the tiki-taka style that we know, but I mean, if it's getting us results, and if
that's true.
If it means that we're 9 points ahead, then sure, why not?
That's true.
Viet is pissed.
Yeah.
What are Madrid? They never play good ball, but they always win.
Never play good ball.
We switched systems this year, innit?
Yeah. What are your expectations for like the season? Are you're for sure expecting to win the league?
For sure, the league as of now, I'm expected to win the league 100%. At the beginning of the season, I think a lot of us Barca fans, we expected Barcelona to like win a treble. I think that was still too much. I think it was still too early on.
Oh yeah, look at the big names that came in.
Yeah, I'm guilty of saying we were gonna win the Champions League.
Yeah,
no chance.
100%.
I think it was too early. Too early still.
They were excited in it.
Yeah, it was just the transfers, obviously. But
it was the transfer.
I mean, winning the Copa del Rey and La Liga in your second season is pretty good. So
I think getting knocked out of Europe so early, especially from the Europa League. I mean, we did get unlucky though with Manchester United, like one of the most informed teams in the world. But I think Copa del Rey and the league is a good season for Barcelona this season.
Yeah, this and I mean the league against Madrid by a gap, 10 points.
And we could still win a domestic treble. Remember, we beat Real Madrid in the Super Cup, the España final. So winning the Liga and the Copa del Rey, that would be a domestic treble. So
that's true, because there's only one domestic trophy besides the league, not like Carabao and FA Cup. All right, so it's the first Clásico on Sunday is in the league, and then when's the Copa del Rey one?
I think the week
in April.
April?
Yeah, I think in April.
I think it is. It does have to be April because the international break.
Yep.
Okay. So let's just get to the Clásico that's coming up on Sunday. Obviously can't get too deep into it because we're like a week away, but let's go through a quick rundown of the squads and do a combined 11. Let's see if we agree on some of these. I highly doubt it because we got a lot of bias here, to be honest.
Let's see what we can come up with.
All right, starting off with the goalkeeper, KP.
Between Courtois and Ter Stegen?
Yeah.
Well, I think in terms of like just La Liga games, Ter Stegen, obviously.
100%.
This season, I'll agree with you. Yeah.
There's no debate.
Best goalkeeper in the world this season.
There's no debate.
No doubt in my mind.
And another masterclass today.
You're saying best goalkeeper in the world
right now,
or you're saying best goalkeeper in the world this season?
In this season.
Okay.
Yeah, best
no, I think right now Ter Stegen is the best goalkeeper in the world. I think.
I could agree, right now, but just the statement best goalkeeper in the world is Courtois. But I'll give it to you guys. Ter Stegen's been insane this season, to be honest. Right backs, Carvajal or Jules Koundé.
Jules Koundé is so clear.
Carvajal has been very disappointing this year, and you know it.
Yes.
You know it.
You see, the thing, I like Carvajal a lot because he fights. He's a defender that he's always fighting.
For the badge.
Passion merchant.
Yeah. But he does have a lot of mistakes, though. Like, a lot of mistakes sometimes. So, and then Koundé's been really solid this season.
Apart from a couple unlucky own goals, but some games he has played well.
And a terrible performance to get knocked down in the Europa League.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose Kunde, but slightly.
You know,
Yeah.
I think it's Kunde
I'll
by
say
gap. Yeah, I think Kunde by gap.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna
'Cause-
say Kunde then?
Yeah, because even last year, like when we won the Champions League, Carvajal still had bad moments. Like I remember the first leg in the PSG game, he conceded the penalty to Mbappe. He just lately, the past like last season and this season, he's been getting caught off guard so many times.
Going forward, though, is the biggest issue for Carvajal. You know, he doesn't offer much
He just cross.
crosses, but he does. He crossed into
Yeah.
20
Which
times.
is weird why you guys didn't even consider João Cancelo. And now we're linked with João Cancelo,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
which is exciting, to be honest, as a Barca fan right now.
You guys are getting João
Green.
Cancelo?
Yeah, they're
We're linked with João Cancelo.
Linked?
João Cancelo's unhappy at Bayern with the minutes.
I mean, if he starts getting playing time and wins the Champions League, then he probably stay.
Nah, I doubt it.
Let's do the center backs as a pairing.
As a pairing?
As a pairing.
Okay, so you can't do 1-1. All right,
So what?
Militao, Rudiger, and Araujo.
And
Christensen.
I mean,
Militao,
it's clear-
Rudiger.
It's clear.
Militao,
No,
Rudiger. Sorry.
No.
The
Militao,
best defense in
Rudiger.
the league in Europe.
Yeah.
It's so obvious that it's Araujo and Christensen.
it is.
It's
As
so
a
obvious.
pairing, that's because I think you guys, if we were looking at the whole backline as a whole, it's obviously you guys, but I think those two are way better together.
I don't think so.
And even when we looked at last year, you didn't want to admit Alaba and Militao was good together either.
No, Militao. I always said
Alaba.
I always said Alaba
Alaba.
was clear with Militao as center back.
Yeah. I believe-
Militao's the best center back in the world right now.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
If you guys watch ball, yes. Yes.
That's terrible.
Militao's the
He's
best
too
center back in the world
clumsy.
right now. No, he's not.
Clumsy.
You stopped watching ball last year or
He's too
what?
clumsy.
He scored
No, he's
he
not
scored
clumsy.
yesterday, no?
Yeah.
Or today?
You can't say he's clumsy no more. Last year he was clumsy. This year,
Yeah, last year he was very
proper center
Yo,
back.
hold
bro.
on. Is Militao even known for his defensive abilities?
Yeah. I mean, what else would he be known for?
I've never seen.
physicality.
I've never seen a highlight of him
Pace. Yeah.
defending
A
like that.
He's just fat.
Oh
He's
my
quick.
God.
I don't know
No,
actually a good
that's-
This
I
sucks.
don't
This
either.
sucks because it's a 3v1.
true. It's
But I'm
true.
gonna hold my ground. Militao's the best center
No,
back
he's
in the
not.
world.
He's not the best.
Araujo's been.
Araujo's way clear.
monsters.
His
You even
competition-
send me Araujo.
I'll give
Do
you.
you think Vini would? Do you think Militao would stop Vini on a 1v1?
Hell no.
Okay.
Nope.
All right,
Araujo
that's your
does. Yeah, I
answer.
know what you're saying.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
then
But
that's
this,
your
this is
answer.
what I'm gonna say. As a pairing, I'm obviously gonna
Okay,
be
then let's not do it as
biased.
a pairing then.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Militao Araujo.
Araujo.
That's fair. Militao Araujo.
I'll let that slide.
Christensen, no way. Even over Rudiger. Christensen's good.
Christensen's a
On
good
the ball,
defender.
great.
He's a very good defender, but
Perfect for the Barca system.
Mhm.
But no way he goes over Militao or Rudiger. No way.
He's better than Rudiger for sure.
Nope.
Rudiger doesn't even play every game for.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know. I think I'm level with Christensen and Rudiger.
Chelsea.
Yeah,
makes
Yeah, I
sense.
would say so as well. 'Cause
So let's
Rudiger
do that.
hasn't had the
Araujo,
best
Militao.
season.
Yeah.
Araujo.
No, we're Araujo and Militao as the two center backs.
That'll be
Yeah.
the two
Right, I know.
pairings
But
next to each other.
I'm staying with Araujo. But Araujo and Militao, yeah.
Our left back, what was it? Balde and.
Balde is.
Hey, we switch our left back every game. I'm gonna just go Nacho. Balde and Nacho.
Oh, I
Who's
thought you
been
meant Bal-
who's
I thought
been
you
playing
meant-
left back for you guys recently?
Yeah,
Camavinga.
it's because we switch. That's
In the
on
Copa, I mean in the Supercopa, who played
Camavinga.
left back? I mean,
when Barca won.
Barca won.
Yeah, of course you're basing it off that.
it was Mendy.
Mendy.
Was it Mendy?
Yeah.
At the
Mendy
better-
hasn't. I don't think Mendy's played since. Oh,
Mendy
you meant the
fell
first
off.
leg?
Yeah, the first leg, but now.
Oh.
I think it was Nacho. I honestly don't remember because we switch it so often.
Barca wasn't on
I
the
don't
attack as
remember
much. I
either.
can't remember.
I mean, either way, it's gonna be Balde.
Wait, why hasn't Mendy played?
I think he's been
Injury.
injured,
Oh, he's been
and obviously hasn't been good
Yeah,
enough.
probably
It
won't.
probably just sucks.
I'm performing.
All right, let's go Balde and yeah, Nacho.
It's gonna be
all
Balde.
day, regardless of who
Balde,
you're gonna
all
put up
day.
there. You can't deny.
Name a left
You
back
can't.
better than him in the world right now.
Oh my God.
Who then? Who? Robertson.
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko plays as a center mid.
He's a left back.
He's a center mid playing as
On
a
paper,
as a
on
left back.
paper, he's a left back.
Alfonso
like-
Davies.
Alfonso
Yeah, Davies.
not this season.
I think Davies is the best left back in the world. I think.
Davies, yeah.
Alfonso Davies.
How old is Davies?
Based on the fact that we keep rotating our left back, I'm gonna give it to Balde. But if we're comparing Nacho and Balde, Nacho all day. Captain deserves a museum outside of the Bernabeu.
Nacho's
The only thing he has over
Always
Balde
there.
is he's sexy. That's it.
Nacho is
As a left
handsome.
back, Balde is clear.
Yeah.
Balde
Yeah,
is
the
that
left back,
whole I wouldn't be mad if it was a whole Barca backline, but we'll give Militao his.
No, there's debate. You could debate. It could be a whole Barca backline, to be honest. But Militao all day in there. All right, CDM or center
CDM.
/ center mid.
For the pivot.
You say it.
Busquets or who?
Let's go Tchouaméni.
He hasn't even played this season.
First half of the season would have been
First half of the season,
Tchouaméni.
Tchouaméni for sure.
He was
But
good.
Busquets is resurgence is second half of the season after the World Cup.
An assist today.
It's because they're two different players though. That's the,
They're
like
very-
I,
two-
the
two-
CDMs,
very
but like it just depends the kind of system that you want. You know, if you know you're gonna play a super defensive game and you need speed, then Tchouaméni. But if you want to
Kaale and everything. Tchouaméni.
The thing is, Tchouaméni as a CDM has everything. And that's what I'm saying. If it was the first half of the season when he was on fire, it would have been Tchouaméni, no doubt. But Busquets.
Busquets is Busquets.
I mean, I think the three midfielders, Busquets.
Let's do one by one.
Okay, then Busquets for me.
All right.
Busquets.
Busquets.
Center mid. Let's go. Shit, what order do you want to do it? Modric and who?
Left center mid.
Modric and Pedri.
All right, Modric.
Because I know you like Modric, right, KP?
Yeah, I love Modric, but
I think
This
Pedri
season-
has to be in it, so I'm going to say I'm not going to compare Modric and Pedri. Because I need both of them in my team. So let's go Modric
yeah.
and Gavi and say Modric.
Modric, Gavi. I mean, Modric is the one who. Wait, Gavi's been playing a bit as left wing though. Today, what did he
Yeah,
play?
that's
Oh,
true.
today he played central.
He was playing
Yeah, today played center mid. Yeah, never mind. So
All right, let's do. Okay, no, Kessie hasn't really been playing, right?
Cassie didn't play today. He played against Barca. I mean,
He
against,
made a substitution appearance, but
So gotta be starting. Let's do Cassie now.
De Jong.
Pedri, De Jong.
fuck,
De
I forgot about
Jong,
De
De
Jong.
Jong.
Fuck's sake.
De Jong starts.
De Jong's clear of Modric
And, like,
this season.
Yes.
All right, this season, yeah,
Yes.
this season De Jong is.
Frankie De Jong has been one of the
Well,
best
no, this
midfielders
season,
in the
yes,
world.
De Jong.
That's the thing. I love Modric, but this season, Modric like at Real Madrid has been like.
I'm going to give you guys who to choose, but Modric is in. So either De Jong or Pedri.
Okay, then I'm a bin Busquets and put Frankie as a CDM.
No, because he doesn't play
No.
CDM.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Because we based it off
You base it
Busquets
off
and Tchouaméni.
Positioning. You've never seen Frankie De Jong play without Busquets.
So like that, Modric and who?
Pedri, easily Barcelona's best player this season, with Araujo.
Mhm.
With the injury, and then we haven't seen him. I don't know if he will even feature. Right.
I don't know.
So I think I'm gonna do a Busquets, Modric, and
Pedri.
Frankie De Jong.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm going the same. Busquets, Modric, and De Jong.
Pedri been?
because Pedri's
Pedri's
injured.
injured.
Pedri's injured. We're talking right now, currently.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Right
only
now,
been,
right
what,
now.
3 games? 2 games?
No, he's been off
Been out for like a couple
5
weeks
games.
since the first.
He was
He
out
first
after
leg
the
of
Man
the
United game.
He got injured that game.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, in the beginning, huh?
All right, fair enough. De Jong, Modric, and Busquets. Let's go right wing, Valverde or Rafinha.
Rafinha.
Fuck, it's
Right
kinda
now,
hard to
Rafinha.
do, huh?
Right now, Rafinha. Easy.
Rafinha's very
He's
inconsistent.
inconsistent.
But it's
But we're
not
talking
bad.
right
No,
now.
Valverde
Since
is
the
not
World Cup.
inconsistent. Is he just had that bad start after the World Cup, and after that he's been good.
He's been alright. He's been.
But
playing
who's
more
in better
central,
form
though.
right now, though? Right now, in
No,
better
Rafinha
form,
is the goal.
Rafinha.
Rafinha.
Fuck, it sucks. We
is,
did this
it
video
is,
in the
it is.
beginning of the season, bro.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I guess
I'll go
Rafinha.
Rafinha.
I guess
Obviously, I'm
Rafinha.
choosing
Coming off
Rafinha
the
as
goals
well.
today.
I'm choosing Rafinha.
All right. I already know I'm gonna get slandered for not defending Valverde in the comments, but left winger. Should we just skip it?
Yeah, we skip it.
Ferran's in
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He loves Ferran, by the way. I don't know why.
No, you
Big
do.
ass Ferran fan.
Is that your favorite Barca player?
Nah, hell no. My favorite Barca player is probably Pedri or Araujo. But I don't have an Araujo shirt
But
yet.
coming into the season, you were saying Ferran.
I fucking love Ferran.
I don't know why.
Why?
He's terrible.
'Cause he's sexy.
He said why?
Bro.
Like this jersey right here, if I had the chance, I would put Ferran on it. I ordered the new yellow jersey, the Catalonia jersey. I put Ferran on it on the back.
Wait, tell him what you did with the other one.
How long do you think Ferran will be at Barcelona?
Bro, honestly, if Xavi's smart, he's gonna sell him in the summer.
Very
Well,
smart.
What about Ansu
Wait,
Fati?
wait,
Because
wait, we'll get into that.
Yeah,
topic.
yeah.
We'll
Alright,
get into that
alright,
topic.
Yeah, actually, after at it.
okay, after then.
And striker,
Hey, I want to know what you think about Lewandowski in the big games, KP.
We didn't finish.
He said striker.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's good.
Oh, I'm asking him about.
No, I'm not gonna be biased. I'll be honest. Lewandowski in big games, he shies down.
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if you've heard Tuchel, a couple of years ago when Christian was at Chelsea, he would say that Christian would get like nervous and he would like fake an injury at the beginning of games just to not play or something like that.
Who?
Christensen?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard that before, but I feel like Lewandowski gets nervous because he just like doesn't receive the ball. Like against Inter, I didn't really see him do anything when we were gonna get knocked out.
I wouldn't say nervous because he's literally won the treble before and he's proven. But
Champions League winner.
Okay, think about it like this: with Bayern Munich, Lewandowski in big games, what did he do?
Killed every team.
Yeah.
In big games.
I mean, against Madrid, he never really did shit either.
Madrid.
Dortmund.
That one year, he scored against Madrid. I think it was Ramos scored an own goal. That's the only time I've seen him score against Madrid.
Other
than at Dortmund. Other than at Dortmund.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say he's not really a big game player. If you actually look back, I saw a video that someone used that as a hot take.
There's not a lot of big, like game players though. Like there's very very few.
Especially in the Bundesliga, all his main competition is the Champions League, and he's won it.
Because if you even look back when he won the treble with Bayern during COVID, he didn't score in the final. He didn't score in the semifinal, if I'm not wrong.
Final was
PSG.
Yeah.
1-0.
But big games is like a team thing. Like it has to be a team thing. It cannot be like a one man.
Exactly. You can't just decide by the fact if he scored or not.
Right.
Just his whole performance as a whole.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think obviously beginning of the season, Lewandowski would have been in, but I'm gonna say Benz, even though Benz has missed a lot of games through injury. If he didn't do that madness against Liverpool at Anfield, I would have probably said Lewandowski. That brought me back, and he's been catching up a little bit in the scoring charts in La Liga. So, Benz, Ballon d'Or winner.
I'm gonna go Karim Benzema as well.
I guess I just edged it to Karim.
I don't want to say Benzema, but I feel like I have to say Benzema now.
It's just you got to see I don't know, like
it's the
Benzema,
switch.
The switch. That's true. But Benzema to Madrid, you can see when he's not on the pitch, and then when Barcelona play without Lewandowski, I'm sure we have. I think I saw something where I thought we have a really good record without him.
Yeah, I think we won every game without him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll probably say Benzema as well. Right now, at least. Right now.
Yeah, just right now though.
Managers.
Xavi clear.
I don't even know why you said that.
Ancelotti doesn't manage.
Okay.
Shit.
Why'd you say that?
He just
Why'd you bring that up with the disrespect?
I just want to hear Sev. And there you go. We heard.
You remember you don't rate Ancelotti either.
Bro, what's Real Madrid's like style?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
I've asked him before, and he does not know. He
Have
doesn't have an
style
answer.
to play. It's just they have good players.
Look,
They know how to play.
this is what I love about Ancelotti. Obviously, he's not a tactician like a Mikel Arteta, but he gets the best out of his world-class players. He gets the best out of his players. He knows how to manage his players, and he knows how to keep everyone organized. That's why he has so many Champions Leagues throughout his career. He's dealt with so many stars throughout his career, and he knows how to manage them. That's why he's an unbelievable manager.
He can manage a locker room.
He's probably a good man manager. He's like a better Ole Gunnar. Oh shit, yeah.
Oh my days. But no,
Well, I mean, if we're talking in history, then obviously Ancelotti. But
Yes.
right now, in terms of
This
tactics,
season-
I would say Xavi.
I'm
he
gonna
has.
go-
What if he wins the Champions League again?
Right now, I'm
He's
still
not.
gonna go with Ancelotti just for the fact that Xavi is defensive.
Xavi should have either beaten Man U, gone to the next round, or at least made it out of the group
He's
stage.
defensive when he has to be. Like against obviously Man
No.
United the second leg he had to be.
His
defensive.
substitutions are very poor at times. as well.
His substitutions, I'll give you guys that. His substitutions are pretty bad sometimes.
Sometimes.
But it's
But we're
not-
talking
it's
about
not-
tactics. And
But
that's
the
how it's
tactics, what? The tactics to go 1-0 for about
Well,
12 different teams in the league. That's
not just
why-
tactics to score, tactics to defend, all that stuff. Tactics to
I mean, we
keep possession.
shut down Madrid at the Bernabeu.
I think you're just too used to like
Zero
watching Tiki
shots
Taka
on
Barca,
target.
and like when you see them defend, you don't like
I
it.
don't like it when we sit back. And
But-
it's never been up until Xavi, because even
It's because you gotta look at it.
even with Valverde, Setien, Koeman, like yes, he had
It's
Messi, right?
It's a new era of football.
It is a new era of
If
football.
in this era of football, if you don't have a good defense, you will get obliterated. Like back then, you could probably get away with it if you have world class players in the front three. Now you have to have a world class defense.
And the thing, I like it. I like the defensive style because it teaches Barcelona something important, that you have to suffer to win games. Because Barcelona, up until recently, they didn't know how to suffer to win
That's
matches.
true. Yeah, that's very true.
And now they're learning that, and I think that's essential to their growth.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That was good.
That's true.
All right, let's actually preview the game though, El Clásico. We can't, like I said, we can't get too deep into it because there's still a week up. There's still a week to it. There might be some injuries happening.
We're previewing the second leg or the actual El Clásico?
No, El Clásico,
Clásico.
because that was not till April or
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Camp Nou.
At home.
Is Dembele gonna be back? Oh no, I think he's ruled out for a while. To be honest,
If Benzema doesn't play,
why wouldn't he play? In case
he didn't play last game. Well, this weekend. If Benzema doesn't play, we don't win. I wouldn't say we lose. Probably get away with a draw or something, but we do not win.
What about Vini? Is he playing?
Oh yeah. Get ready, because he's
never.
he's gonna look for vengeance in Camp Nou. I think it's his first game.
Be back from suspension, right?
Yeah.
Or was he missing the game?
I don't know. He just missed his game.
Yeah, okay. Then, yeah. He just missed his game.
Because last year, Vinny at the Camp Nou was.
Araujo was gonna be fully rested. He had a week vacation.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting
was
massage
ready.
on his bed.
He's gonna be-
You know what I?
Get ready to receive all those TikTok videos that you're gonna get.
You know what I don't like? I don't like when people are like, "Oh, Vinny never gets past Araujo, bro." There's been so many times he gets
Not
it
really.
past
Nothing
him.
comes out of it,
So
though.
many
Nothing
times.
comes out of
But
it.
when he gets
Yeah,
past
'cause
Araujo,
when-
it's like slightly. It's not even all that.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's true. Araujo looks insane, but I just don't like when people say that because there's been so many times when he gets it past Araujo and everyone
Nah,
doesn't say nothing.
Araujo owns Vini.
All right, we'll see this weekend.
Araujo
Maybe
owns
in it.
Vini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you said we'll see this weekend, please don't make an edit out of me.
Again.
Hey, have you've had an edit made out of you, huh?
I have, but I never watched them.
Why not?
I
It's
don't watch
funny.
I don't even
We
read my
always watch them,
comments.
we're funny.
I don't
You
even
don't
read
go
my
through your comments either?
I do not go through my comments.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
I
is
did.
true because the Madrid dogs are going to bash you.
Oh yeah, no.
They're vital.
I never go through my comments anymore. My mental health is too good right now. I don't wanna mess it up.
Yeah, in the
That's good.
beginning it would hurt me, but not no more. I look through all them and I reply to comments. You just engaging with the followers, you know. But score predictions? What do you expect out of this? What do you expect Barca to line up? How do you want Barca to play?
I think they're gonna play with their normal back line, except Koundé center back and Araujo right back. And we know why.
I would like to see a goal fest. Obviously, a manita would be nice to see.
Camp Nou, that's not happening. That's not happening on Camp Nou.
But
Not this season.
I think it's gonna be a 1-0 Barcelona win.
Again.
Meanies.
I'm gonna go with a 1-goal difference
Mhm.
to Barcelona. So
Yep.
I think either 2-1. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of goals.
I'm also
One
predicting Vinicius ghost.
He's never a ghost. Ever.
I
That's
agree
the
with
one
that.
thing
Yeah,
I love
that's-
about
that's
Vinny.
one- that's very
Never a ghost. He could have a very bad game, but he's not going to be a ghost.
That's true.
Not like Jadon Sancho or something. But what do you think? What do you expect out of this game, man?
Honestly, right now, I kind of see that Barcelona are gonna, again, like sit back and defend. I think Real Madrid are gonna push because they need to get the win. Like,
Even at home though, like with the
I
home
s-
crowd and everything.
yeah, I see that happening because again, Real Madrid they need to win. They can't tie,
Mm. Yeah, 'cause
especially
that's
lose.
true. We're defending pretty much
Title.
against the title against them.
I
mean,
Literally.
You can honestly look at this as if Barca wins, that's definitely the league, no?
Yeah, pretty much 12 points
Yes.
from there. So that's pretty much. The
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be raps. They could pretty much win the league right there if they want.
And yeah, honestly, after that, I've been checking the schedule, but I don't think Barca have any more difficult games after Madrid. To be honest, in La Liga.
That's crazy. Yeah, we definitely got to
Hometown.
go in as the aggressive teams.
Yeah, no, we got. Look,
Just
we got,
imagine Madrid picks up a win. The amount of
We-
pressure leading up to the rest of the games, though.
We literally just have Atletico after Madrid, and
At home, right?
At home, Betis
That's
at
tough.
home, and Real Sociedad at home. That's pretty much it.
Nah, Atletico could be another. Could lose points there. Atletico's been really good recently.
Recently,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Memphis Depay, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Griezmann is having Charleston Player of the Year, or in La Liga.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Score prediction. I'm gonna say Madrid 2-1. We need that Camp Nou win, man. 2-1.
You guys need it, yeah.
Yeah. And it will be Vinny will score one, but I think there's still gonna be moments where Araujo just clamps him, but Vinny's gonna have his moment finally, and then he's gonna shush the fans, and then there's gonna be so many edits made out of Araujo, and then it's gonna go like this, and yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Dumbass prediction.
1-0.
We'll see how that goes.
2-0.
2-0?
I'm gonna say 2-1 to Barca.
Dang.
Let's hope for the
Who's
best.
it's gonna be a center mid that scores because Lewandowski is.
It's gonna be
That's what betting.
Rafinha.
Gavi's gonna score. Gavi's gonna score.
Gavi.
Nah.
Out of all the
Gavi's
players,
gonna
I think
score.
Gavi's gonna score.
He's gonna score like he did in Vegas. Fucking banger.
Rafinha? No, Gavi's gonna get a red. Watch. Riled up. All right, let's look through Barcelona's like roster, and it's a segment called Stay or Go. I don't know if you've heard of it. So I'm gonna just name a player from Stay or Go.
Oh,
I'm gonna just name a player from the roster, goalie, center backs, and all that, and just say Stay or Go for the end of the season. Or you can say bench.
Keep,
So,
sell, bench. Yeah.
Stay, bench, or go.
okay.
So let's start off in goal. They're shaking.
Stay. Easy.
100%. Not that in my mind.
Ronald Araujo.
Stay.
We're gonna go through the whole roster.
Yeah. Well, not like obviously like Pablo Torres or something.
Stay.
Christensen.
Stay.
Stay. Very good
100%.
pickup.
Alonso.
Go.
So,
I don't like
Yes,
that.
I agree.
I hate when Alonso plays center back.
Why does he never get to play left back?
I don't know why he plays center back. To be
He's a
so
wing
honest,
back. He's not a left back.
he's a wing back. We've always seen him like. There's been, you know how where there's like, give me a player who you'd like to see in a different position, like, and some people will name Marcos Alonso left wing.
He's too slow.
He has the foot. Like, how many goals did he score for Chelsea?
He scored
He's
against.
good.
wing back.
He was a striker coming up.
I don't
Alonso?
know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right. Let's for the rest. Let's have him say it first, and then whatever he says, and then let's do us, so we don't overspeak. All right. Jordi Alba.
I hate to say it, but I think it's time. So,
Wow.
Why age or you don't like how he plays no more?
age. It's time to move on. Time for the youth. You know, we gotta rely on the youth, and we gotta make that investment for another left back.
Whenever I see Jordi Alba play, it's just cross, and then they're horrible crosses as well. They're not even good crosses.
No, I love
Think-
Jordi Alba though. I
Yeah,
respect him.
for sure.
Mm.
I think stay because I think a Balde injury away, and say Marco. We're letting go Marcos Alonso. Y luego
I say just bring in someone else.
Yeah.
I
say we bring in David.
go
Foyth.
for bench.
We're linked with
Stay.
one Foyth.
Or if,
One
if
Foyth?
Cancelo comes, we can play
Cancelo
left back.
could
Left
play
back
on
as well.
left back. That's true.
I just can't imagine Cancelo in a Barca shirt. I really can't.
Why? Because he's Portuguese.
Not that. It's just I don't see it ever.
What about Asensio? Oh, cream.
Asensio, I definitely see in a Barca shirt because Xavi likes his Spaniard players. So, all right, next is a good one. Sergi Roberto.
I mean, did we renew him?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm gonna say bench. Because
Yeah, he's-
he messes up a lot. I don't like when he starts. I would love it if he was to come in like in the last 10 minutes of every game, because
That's
he
good.
fights. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say bench.
Then he started against Man U at Old Trafford, right?
Yeah. The
That
moment I
was-
saw the lineup, I know we were
I
gonna
know.
lose.
that whole lineup that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bench as well.
Nice. Eric Garcia.
Daddy.
I'm a.
He's gotta go.
You know what? I'm gonna say bench because like he's still young. You know, like what if we sell him to like Bayern and then he's OP?
Nah, there's no way.
I don't know. I'm gonna say bench.
I remember when I saw a rumor that Xavi was playing him in a pivot in training. I got so excited. Shit would be sick.
No.
Yeah, right.
No.
Garcia as a pivot.
Oh yeah, so that's another player he rates a lot like Ferran for some weird reason.
It's just when he came from Manchester City, I was excited, and I never let the hype die.
Eddie Garcia, man.
Bro,
No,
we
I
were
think
we were that low.
Eddie Garcia. Like, you look at Eddie Garcia, okay, center back, and then you look at Ronald Araujo.
Eddie Garcia is he's not built like a center
There
back.
you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. Balde.
Stay.
Stay.
Easy.
100%.
Yep.
Busquets.
So,
Stay.
The beginning of the
Has to go.
season, I was saying he needs to go, but
Yeah, he has
right
to go.
now, he needs
You want to sell him or bench him?
Yeah, it's time. Like Jordi Alba, Ter Stegen, like it's
The
time.
old guard.
It's time, bro. Like
Damn.
they are good at times, like right now Busquets, but when they're bad against Bayern.
Yeah, that's true.
They're bad against Inter, teams that we should have won. So
That's true. Gavi,
stay,
Yeah.
Stay,
Pedri,
stay,
stay.
Kessié.
bench.
I agree. When Casey was playing in this like 2-3 week patch, he was doing pretty good.
I think
Mm-hmm.
you should go. I
Who
think
would you bring
Got
in?
here though.
Like if
Another
he
player
goes, you
who
gotta
fits
buy
Barcelona's DNA.
another bench though.
Barcelona's DNA. Players like Sergio Roberto keep. Kessie just is like you said. What'd you say? Kessie just doesn't look like a Barcelona player.
No, to me, I don't rate Kessié as a footballer. I don't think he's a good footballer.
But think
I don't
about it.
rate
If you sell Kessie, you have to buy someone who's willing to be a bench. So who would you do?
Yeah.
Who?
And I like when Cassie comes off the bench. 'Cause,
Physical.
Yeah, he gives us a physicality in the
Yes.
midfield that nobody else in the midfield has for Barcelona at least.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly,
That's what they lack.
if I was to change my answer, I would say sell Kessie and bring in I think Ruben Neves from Wolves. I heard that
He's
they
a Bar.
were-
Yeah,
He's
he
good.
seems like a
He's
Barca
good
player.
midfielder. He's
Yeah.
a very good midfielder. Ruben Neves is good.
All right. Let's go with Ousmane Dembele.
Stay. Easily.
Stay.
I think you think there'd be some fans that would want him to go though
No.
because of his injuries.
I think so. Yeah, probably.
Oh,
I
some.
think
Yeah,
so.
obviously the million Barcelona fans.
But I think
Yeah.
I want him to stay.
Lewandowski.
I say stay for one more season.
I agree. Perfect.
Yeah.
Ansu Fati.
So.
Okay,
so
you think?
sorry.
What do you think he's gonna go? Because Viejo says he's going to Mallorca.
I just said I'm playing around, but
He still has potential. He's still young, so I see like big teams like maybe somewhere in England. I don't know. I feel like some team like Newcastle. I feel like they would want him.
he would be terrible in the Prem. Honestly, I see him. I think he would flourish like at Serie A. To be honest.
No.
He would mess up his
I
career
love
in
this
Serie A.
guy.
Do a swap deal.
That's
Ansu
right.
Fati for Kubo.
Yeah.
Sociedad.
It's frustrating because in the beginning of the season, I used to do like recap videos of the weekend, and I forgot what game it was. And Fati played so good, and he came up as a sub that game, and I was like, dude, Fati has to be a for
Has to
sure
start.
starter. And
Yeah,
then
he
ever
is.
since, like, he just isn't. It's the buzz cut or something, dude. Like he's not good at all.
Looks sexy with the buzz cut.
Oh my god. But why? What do you not like about him?
In terms of when he's confident, I like his qualities. Like I think he's a great player, but most of the time he's not confident. And yeah, like we need a player who's confident and can show their qualities, and he
that's
just
true.
hasn't
He does
done it.
like.
I mean, you're gonna like that's gonna happen when you've been injured for like basically a year, like all together for Barcelona. Like it sucks being injured.
Wait, were you one of those people when the Fati and Vinny debate was like a thing? Were you like ever on the Fati train?
So during that trend or whatever, I was on Fati, but that's because that Fati, like that Fati with his qualities, he's good. Like he could be one of the best, but without those qualities and with like low confidence, no chance.
Exactly.
No chance.
If you don't have the confidence, nothing's gonna go
Ever
well.
since he got the 10.
Yeah, that's
Down
true.
the hill.
It was too much pressure.
Yeah.
The pressure.
All right.
Wait, real quick. Oh, we're gonna talk about next season now, right?
Yeah, later on.
You think Messi's gonna come back? Do you want Messi to come back?
I want Messi to come back. I'm like 20% sure that he's going to come back, and like 80% that he's not.
Under what role though? Would you want him to be like the star player again, or you want him to be more of like the free number
facilitator.
10 that walks and goes into a ghost in the big games like how he is right now?
I think he's going to have a similar position to what he has at PSG now.
The
So,
roamer,
like,
that's what he was.
The facilitator, basically.
Yeah.
All right, two more. This is a good one too. Ferran Torres.
I'm sorry, but he has to go. He
Stay
has
for
to.
me.
He's
when
good.
when he's confident, he's good.
Yes,
Just the same thing with
Torres,
Fati.
We've seen Ferran play good
Bro.
and contribute with national
The
team.
Clásico last
City,
year.
Clásico
Yeah,
last
but
year.
obviously there's gonna be games where he does well. It's football. Every
Mhm.
player has to do well at some point. I would tell Ferran you could bring in so many other players,
That's true.
youngsters that can come up.
I think. No, that's dumb. I'm not even gonna say that.
Say it.
No, I was gonna say when you see Ferran coming on as a sub, he's basically like a dead end, like GG's of the game. But no, because there's been moments where Ferran comes on as a sub and he does good. I contradicted myself there.
I think Ferran. If you were to get a move out somewhere else, I think he should be starting. Like if you would go maybe to the Premier League,
Newcastle,
bagging goals again.
Maybe
Leicester. You should come to Leicester.
Leicester would be.
Oh, you support Leicester, don't you?
Yeah, that's why. You should come to Leicester.
After you guys won the Prem or what?
I started supporting them like 2 seasons before they won the Prem. They were about to go up to the Prem, and then they I think they lost the semifinals. Oh, it was that crazy one where like Deeney scored the last minute goal.
Yeah.
So I felt bad for Leicester. So after that, I started supporting them.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Rafinha.
Stay.
All right. Well, that was the good rundown of all the players.
What about Pablo Torre?
Irrelevant. Do you rate Pablo Torre? Do you know who that is? Oh.
Yeah, I know who that is. I think it's similar with Fate. He needs confidence, but I think he's got qualities.
Still young, man.
I watched his video. It was in Spanish, some Spanish guy, so I could barely understand what he was saying. But he was basically saying like, there's like, how would you say it? Like when he plays, they have to give more money to racing. That's why he thinks he's not playing so much.
Oh, he's under one of those contracts.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Why do Barca do that? They did the same with Lewandowski, right? Like
the little clauses, yeah.
Yeah, if he wins like
Contract clauses.
the Ballon or not the Ballon d'Or, the Pichichi
scores,
Award.
yeah,
More than 25 goals, something like that.
Yeah. Before we get to the last segment, I wanted to ask you what you think about the upcoming Madrid game in the Champions League versus Liverpool. You think there's any chance that Madrid could absolutely throw this away?
no chance. Madrid have it. I think they have it in the bag. I don't. The Liverpool against United, I see a fight. The Liverpool against Bournemouth, no chance. And they're so inconsistent. And if they actually think if they want to go to the Bernabeu and fight to qualify, they're gonna have to put up something. They're gonna have to pull some strings. But as of now, I don't see it.
Yeah. No, I think I'm obviously confident because we have a pretty big lead, but I wouldn't say I'm coming in like 100% certain we're gonna win because I don't know. Us in the Bernabeu this season don't look as good as we used to.
You have a 3-goal difference.
Yeah.
Lead.
4.
And
3.
3, right?
5-2.
5-2?
Yeah, 3.
5-2. But then look at Liverpool. Like they go and win, they score 7 on United, and then they go and they lose to Bournemouth, with the worst place. I mean, not the worst placed team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
1-0. You know.
We had a 3-goal lead too, and then we fluffed it at Anfield. So
Yeah. That's Barca though.
And Real Madrid received them at home.
yeah.
And it's Barca.
All right, let's get to the last segment. Barcelona fan wish list for the upcoming summer. What players would you want to come into Barca, or what's something you would want Xavi to do, new play style or something?
I think we need to bring in
By position, and then we can break in some players.
That's tough because like our backline is already strong. I'm happy with our
solid.
backline. I would bring in like a new CDM probably, a new midfielder.
I don't think Zubimendi.
Yeah, Subimendi. Subimendi sounds good.
I haven't really seen highlights of him. If he was good, I would have already seen him on
He just
TikTok.
plays ball.
He's really good at controlling the midfield.
I don't know. I'm kind of more like I choose players based off what I see on TikTok. Like if I see a cool highlight of a player, then I'm like, okay.
I got you.
So if
What do you
I
think
see him on
about-
TikTok, then
What do you think about Asensio? Would you want him at Barca?
nah, he's getting old and nah.
On a free.
He'll instantly be your guys' best shooter, finisher.
We don't have a free kick taker right now, other than Alonso.
Asensio isn't a free kick taker.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, but you're not gonna sign a
thinking
player
about
to shoot free kicks.
Oh yeah, but
I see Messi coming to Barca and I see Mbappe coming to Barca soon.
Mbappe, no way.
Bro,
No chance.
after what he did to Madrid, it's possible.
I don't even think Barca.
No
I
way.
think
They don't
Barca
even
will
have the
actually go
funds.
bankrupt.
Yeah.
Barca would actually like have to sell chips outside the stadium or something. A lot of stuff, man.
probably already do that. Innit?
No way, Mbappe, man. Imagine.
No chance. Not even a single rumor. Nothing. No
I
chance.
don't
Anything is
think
possible. You
Messi's
never
gonna
know.
come back. I really hope he will, but he's not.
I think he is. I see it happening.
I feel like with Messi, it's one of those things like, you know how I was saying earlier, like, oh, these rumors of Barcelona, like this is gonna happen, like, and it never happens. I feel like with Messi, it's just one of those things like it's gonna happen, like he's gonna come back eventually.
That's the thing with me. I don't wanna feel like he's gonna come back and like
And then he doesn't.
give myself false hope and get excited for it, and then just like, oh dang, he didn't go, and he goes to Miami or whatever, you know. So I'm just gonna keep it cool and be like,
No, I think he's still at a pretty high level to go to Miami or something like that.
Yeah. Oh
yeah, he's
still the best player in the world.
Yeah. I see him at Barcelona. I think he's the best player of all time, and right now, I think Messi's always gonna be the best as long as he plays. That's just my view on it.
Who's on your wish list? Would you like
Martin Zubimendi.
Asensio.
I want Asensio only because he's sexy.
He goes based
Long
off that a
shot,
lot, like good looks.
Looks.
Yeah,
Okay.
You can tell he's wearing earrings. So
Well, look, I was trying to be realistic. With the signings, but if I'm gonna say like a real wish list, I would want Davies, and Mbappe.
wait, hold up. Sorry to cut you off, but you said Davies, Alfonso Davies.
Yeah, Alfonso Davies.
But isn't Balde a pretty similar player?
Yeah, but Alfonso Davies he's just I don't know, like.
I think Balde has the potential to be as good as him. They're
Yeah.
pretty, in my opinion, they're pretty copy and
Yes,
paste.
they really are very similar.
Yeah, but Davies just has a
They're
little more
very, very similar.
experience. And in terms of defending, be honest, like is Balde the best defender?
Nope.
Exactly.
No.
Honestly, just put Vinny right wing on Sunday.
That'd be a good
They'll
idea.
put Araujo left back.
He would. Fucking shabby, man.
Araujo left back. That's funny.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
boy KP, man, it was
I
good.
want to ask you a couple questions real quick. I want to see like how you reacted to these things. So the comeback against PSG. What did you react to that? Like, what was your reaction?
The comeback against PSG. Like,
Yeah, against what
The-
was it,
the
like
six-
2017?
The Barca
6-5.
comeback.
Yeah.
So I was in school that day. I was watching it when I was in school, and I kind of gave up after the 3-1 from Cavani, but I still kept on watching it. And my mom had picked me up, and as soon as Barca scored the winning goal, I started screaming and crying. I remember. My mom was scared.
Same for us. We were at school, and I saw the Cavani goal go in, and I turned it off for a bit. Then I turned it back on, and I think it was your dad, right?
Yeah, it was my dad.
His dad picked us up from school, and he pulled over to watch the free kick, and then Neymar put it in, Sergio Roberto scored, and I started crying.
Yeah, I was going
Tears of
nuts.
joy.
What about the Liverpool comeback when they came back at Anfield?
I was like pretty much depressed for that entire summer.
I think that was actually one time, and it's funny because I've never been asked this question like about how I felt, but I remember that night I was just like, no way, like I wanted to turn my phone off. Like that, I was like,
I think
that night just makes me.
those are one of the craziest games I've ever seen because I just remember Anfield, like the first 5 minutes, you just felt like Liverpool was gonna do it. Like, as soon as Origi scored that first goal, you could tell like it was coming.
You were there or what?
No, like just hearing the game, Anfield was buzzing, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think that's one of the best Anfield nights I've ever seen.
Oh,
That-
for sure.
That probably is the
Probably is.
greatest Anfield night ever.
I think that was probably one of the worst days of my life. I cried for like hours.
I was angry.
You cried like that
The-
after
the-
a loss?
For that loss? Come on.
No, just like
We would have went to the final and probably beat Tottenham's ass.
we
You know-
would have beat Tottenham.
We easy,
We would have.
easily.
Wait, which game happened first?
Easily.
Ajax and Tottenham or our game?
I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember.
Bro, the final should have been Barcelona and Ajax.
That would have been
would've
insane final,
so
man.
good.
That would have
The
been one of the
final-
best
so
finals
good.
ever. I ain't gonna lie.
That would've
The
been so
Liverpool
good.
Tottenham one was so boring.
Boring.
Dead.
Bro, that was the worst Champions League final I've ever watched.
Yeah. It was
So
bad.
real.
What about Matthijs de Ligt when he was linked to us? Were you upset when he didn't come to Barca and he went to?
Oh yeah, he's probably one on my wish list as well. I think
Yeah,
Matthijs
that
de
is a
Ligt
good
is.
He's good right now.
I
He's
always
very
tell
good
him,
right
I
now.
always tell him I
Sorry,
want
he's
de Ligt at Barca. I wanted de Ligt at Barca. Him and Frankie
Yeah.
should have been at Barca together right now. To be honest.
We took the better players though.
Yeah, we
Wait,
did.
By far.
Haaland though. Haaland as well. I would
Madrid.
choose Haaland as a striker.
Madrid.
Nah,
Mbappe and Haaland in one team. That's insane.
they can't afford
Mbappe
it.
and Haaland.
No chance.
What about Vinny? He's gonna be benched.
No, they're gonna be two strikers and then Vinny on the left. They're gonna do something
yeah.
crazy just for that to happen, bro. Trust.
As if.
But yeah, man, boy KP, appreciate you coming, bro. It was a good chat. You could definitely tell you know your ball, man. If you want to tell the fans where they can reach you on Instagram, your TikTok, you want to shout yourself out real quick?
Yeah, so follow me on Instagram. It's TheBoyKP with a Z, not with an S. TikTok is just TheBoyKP, and then Twitter is TheBoyKP69. But yeah, just feel free to reach out.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming. That was it for us. You want to end it?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go click the like, the subscribe, and the bell to get the notifications. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Boys.